guys, how's it going today? Wednesday, hump day. Bringing the, I know I said last week I was only going to do Friday vlogs, but you know what? I decided I'm going to do Wednesday vlogs instead because I have the intro made for them already. And, you know, I'm out and about driving around. Well, not really driving around. I actually had a mission of a place to go. Don't really want to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that at a later date. But, so yeah, I'm going to start doing the Hump Day Subie vlogs. This time I'm going to call them Subie. Well, just call them Subie vlogs still. You know, we'll have today. This Wednesday we'll have it Subie time. So I've decided this Wednesday that I'm going to give a little review, my review of my own car, and I know that's kind of like seems probably egotistical or selfish or self-centered or something or conceited or whatever you want to call it, but you got to start somewhere, right? So here we go. Let's get to it. So, as a lot of you know, I own a 2007 Subaru WRX. It is the TR model. From my understanding, that is the tuner-ready model. Basically, what that means is it is the bare minimum. On the inside of the car is extremely bare minimum stuff. So basically, you can customize it and modify it to however the hell you want. Or at least that's to my understanding of what it means, and what my one friend has also explained to me in my research, so on and so forth. So there's that. It is urban metallic gray, which is a cool color. I wanted the World Rally Blue, World Rally Blue with the nice gold BBS rims, but beggars can't be choosers. And this was, when I got this a year and a half ago in August of 2014, it was really close to my house, and I'm not really going to get a chance again to get another one, and this is the year that I wanted, 06 or 07. I really wanted this year because I love the Hawkeye. The Hawkeye is one of my favorites, but when it comes to, and in WRX anyway, when it comes to an STI, I don't know why, but in my brain, when I see an ST, when I think of STI, it has to be the Blob Eye, the 04, 05 style. If it's not that, then to me, it's kind of like, meh. And when it comes to the brand new ST, or brand new Subarus, the WRX and STI, not a huge fan of the whole Evo look. It's cool, but it's just, I'm not a big fan of it myself. I mean, it kind of is growing on me, but I'm not really gonna go out of my way to get a new one just because, it's new. Oh my God, gotta have it. But yeah, I got the year that I wanted, and I can't complain. I love it. I got it with 96,000 miles on it. It has 120,000 on it now. In a year and a half, I've put quite a bit of miles on it, but that's what happens when you have to travel decently amount of distance to work and stuff like that. But either way, it's my favorite car. The things that I have done to it, I've said in a past video, but I'll say it again. Right now, I bought it with it had an SPT intake on it. It goes right onto the turbo. I bought it with it on there. I don't really see any other problems with it other than it's kind of on the rubber on the filter is kind of dry rotted a little, but it still does its job. It still does what it's supposed to. Who cares? It works. What I've put onto it, I've put a Cobb electronic boost control solenoid on it. Probably didn't have to do it, but I did it anyway because, well, I've read somewhere, and also one of my friends told me that the stock EBCS is kind of finicky, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to deal with that if it does start becoming a problem, so I'll just replace it now with an aftermarket one and be done with it. So I got that. I also have a 3-inch catback exhaust on it, straight pipe, no muffler, no resonator. It just goes straight to a tip, and that's it. It goes from 3-inch to a 4-inch tip, and that's it, or 3.5-inch. I think it's a 3.5-inch tip, and that's it. What I plan to do to it, I already have the 3-inch downpipe. Oh fuck! This is a stoplight. Anyway, I have the 3-inch downpipe catless that I want to put onto it, and I also have the JDM, well, what my friend said was a JDM stock catless up pipe that I'm also going to put on at some point in time when I can get a tune. Once that's done, then I obviously eventually down the road I'm gonna put a bigger turbo on it, bigger injectors. My actual goal for horsepower is, on this car specifically, I just want to get around 300 horsepower and leave it, and I'll be fine. If I'm going to go anything bigger, I'm going to get another car and then build that up from the ground up. So this one's going to be the this is my daily driver. This one's going to be the one that's going to have the least power. That's you can still have fun with and play with. I mean, I can still have fun with it now and play with it, but it's just not, you can't play with a lot of the bigger boys out there. So I just want to build this up to 300 horsepower, keep it as my daily, and then be done with it. You know, if anything, maybe down the line I'll get a E85 conversion, or be able to run E85 and 93 and have 2 separate tunes for it. But that's later down the road, way later down the road. Right now, it's kind of like a dream of mine to be able to do that. But either way, that's the kind of stuff I want to do to this. And like I said, I've had it for 1.5 years, and I fell in love with this car since the day I got it. Actually, I fell in love with Subarus long before I got this car. Funny story, we're going to go back quite a while. Now, I wasn't really big into cars my whole life. I was more, you know, when I was growing up, I was into BMX and all that kind of stuff. Never really thought about cars and stuff like that until I moved from my old hometown to where I'm at now. After that, I started, you know, I still rode BMX. I didn't ride as much. Now, I was dating a girl for, I don't know, about a year or so, and I met my best friend of 11 years, and he's the one that kind of, you know, pushed me into getting more into cars and started like, oh, there's this car and that car. I'm like, I'm no expert when it comes to cars, but I know enough to get me by. And also, we have the internet. We can do research. It's not hard to figure out, okay, well, I need to know this about a car. Well, Google it, right? That's what you do. So I didn't really get into cars until about I was 15, 16. And honestly, I started really loving Subarus from playing Need for Speed Underground. I forget which Underground it was that they had the WRX on, but every time I would play a Need for Speed game and they had a WRX in it or an STI, I had to have it. I absolutely had to have that vehicle and play it. And then you fast forward till I was like 17, 18. One of my friends had a it was an 02 or 03 WRX. He let me drive it. I drove it, and I was in love. Absolutely just stellar in love at that point in time. I'm like, yep, this is the car I need to have. I need to have one of these. And then obviously that was before they had the 06, 07 style out. So, you know, fast forward to this style coming out, and then I saw that, I'm like, oh, I really got to have the Hawkeye, the 06, 07 body style. Well, here we are. Many years later, but I still have one. I got one. So, just make your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it! Little Shia LaBeouf in there. He's not wrong there. I'll give him that. He's not wrong there. You know, don't let your dreams be dreams. You want to dream something, you want to dream to have something, well, you got to do something to make it happen. And I did something and made it happen. Now I have one. I mean, granted, I'm going through some rough spots with jobs and so on and so forth, but hey, I'm still dreaming and I'm still trying to make things happen. So, if anything, if I can make this little last bit of this video be inspirational to you guys, let me just say, you guys have dreams, make it happen. Do what you got to do to make it happen. It's all I can tell you, really. You just got to do what you got to do to make things happen. So, you know, there's that. I know this wasn't exactly the greatest review of my car, but we got to talk a little bit. Got a nice long video, and you know, us just chatting around and me not bullshitting about updates and stuff. So, you know, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. As you know, leave a like, give a comment, and you know, subscribe. If you like this content, subscribe. And as I say all the time, sharing is caring. I am passing my mom right now. Wait. Hi, Mom. She watches my videos, so I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.